will come as no great surprise to you to learn that just about any time that you get two or more manufacturers in a room, the first thing they'll do is say how worried they are about the skills crisis in British manufacturing, in the British economy generally, to be fair. But more often than not, what they will also start saying is they'll start complaining that the government is not providing them with enough skilled people coming out of schools and colleges. Well, that may be so, but my next guest, Chris Greenough, you decided not to go down that route of complaining about governmental inadequacy. You said, we've got an issue, we're going to deal with it. Tell us how.
Absolutely. So we started working with our local enterprise partnership, the Marches LEP, in 2016. We got a group of SMEs and larger businesses together to talk about the skills crisis, but then we decided we were going to do something about it. So we actually put our money where our mouth is and opened a small training centre on our own site. We put Incom Training and Business Services as a training provider. So we renovated the building and we put a training provider in there and we started running apprenticeships.
So that was really taking a crucial issue, a critical, life-critical issue,
absolutely, yeah.
Existential critical issue, yep. For your business and businesses in the area.
Yes.
And you said, it doesn't matter who else you are, if you want to join in with us,
yeah,
we can all benefit from this.
So from that point, so we started our own training centre. From that point, we then worked with Grainger and Worrell, based in Bridgnorth, Classic Motor Cars, and Incom again, and we put in a bid. We said we are going to create a training centre that is absolutely business-led. We know the skills we need. Let's train our own. So it was really a bit of a leap of faith at that time. We ended up winning nearly £2 million worth of funding. We matched that with private funding and sponsorship deals, so we ended up with a £4 million training centre, the Marches Centre for Manufacturing and Technology, MCMT, based in Bridgnorth.
Now, anybody watching this should learn from this, which is it is possible,
yes,
to do this and do an end run around all the other problems that government-supported education creates. I guess the nub of it is, has it worked?
Absolutely. It's been a roaring success. Obviously, there's tough times now. Manufacturing has seen better days than 2018, 2019. But what we need to do as businesses, we have absolutely got to invest in the future. We've got to promote the good news stories, the good work being done in UK manufacturing. We need to encourage people into our sector, and only by training and actually giving them actual skills that we need as businesses can our business grow, survive in the first instance, and then grow. So we've got some big plans at SDE. We're going to change the way we work.
Salop
Design and Engineering. So right. SDE is our way forward. We're looking more to technology, looking more to working in different sectors, different processes, and we need to encourage skills. The skills we need now may be very different to the skills we need in 2 or 3 years. So only by this constant training and business-led training, so we know the skills we need to instill that in the young children.
A lesson for us all there. What's your elevator pitch about SDE? Tell, just in case anybody's not quite sure what your company does.
So we are metal pressings. So we are a tier 2 metal pressings company based in Shrewsbury, been in existence 50 years. We have, through the Manufacturer magazine, looked at changing the way we work. So I do lots of networking, lots of talking about our business, but really that positive approach. If we're going to encourage people to come into our sector, we need to be positive about our sector.
Now, you've very kindly mentioned the Manufacturer magazine, but you also come to a lot of our events, most notably Smart Factory Expo.
Yep.
What do you get out of being in a sort of rather buzzy place like this?
It is a good buzz. It's good to see so much enthusiasm around the sector. I particularly like certain speakers like Asif Moghul from Autodesk. I met him a couple of years ago and we've kept in contact. And the real push around Industry 4.0 for me isn't just digital automation. Asif told me once that it's really about thinking about disruptive technologies. So I've taken that back to SDE and we are disrupting our sector. We are doing stuff that our competitors aren't. We are looking for new markets, new sectors, new processes. It's really Industry 4.0 is a way of thinking rather than processes.
That's instructive because I feel, I mean, I talked earlier about some manufacturers who perhaps want other people like the government to fill their needs. You've actually got
You can't wait. You've got to control your own destiny. You've got to get out there, put time and effort in, and by coming to somewhere like here, like the Smart Factory Expo, I see the next technologies. Now I want to be at least keeping up with those technologies. I don't want to be catching up all the time. If anything, I want to be ahead of the game.